Yo, my nigga, I didn't want that picture. You listen, my nigga. Listen, I just had some weird dreams after my wife done wild out last night. My nigga, this good lady done did something. Let me give you an early warning, right? You're gonna have there's certain people that's gonna be acting out of character in a paradigm a certain type of way trying to get at niggas because of another person's stupidity or something that they did. This is the reason why when I was away, my nigga, I would just leave a certain type of way, and a person wonder why because I don't deal with stupidity of other individuals, and because of other person, cause some of my wives when they had certain emotions and say their house wasn't in order, it would cause the worst reaction to their habitation. So I didn't I didn't like sticking around a certain type of way when things like that happened because she had to learn how to control her emotions a certain way. Yo, my nigga, I'm over here in Flatbush, my nigga. I don't got time for rapist or predatorial pressure when it comes to secrecy, sexuality, or physics of another individual that doesn't honor a person's secrecy or marriage a certain type of way. I tell my children certain things when it comes to their martial arts. It's one thing being a golden body, but it's another thing when you gyrating every day. And then another nigga, it's just like having children, and another nigga wants to go call my wife to go get something a certain type of way. Another nigga wants to sit down and just wants to see her finger popping herself and losing herself, her energy every day. How is you listen? How is your sheets becoming murderers? Your dildo becoming gunshots. Niggas is getting chased by dildos is gonna cause gunshots because they want their mother's vagina. And then on top of it, because another person's intention. So her ignorance with the dildo at the time is causing is causing the elements of the social economics to react to niggas in life to want to murder the literal children that she has of her purity. That's like getting rid of herself, and then she's gonna complain that she's stuck and nobody's listening to her. She done got rid of the purity of her. My celestial emperor. Imagine my celestial astrological and my celestial and celestial astrological empress playing with a dildo, getting rid of the majority of the cellular structure of herself at a level of low. And then listen to it, it's the low mentality of the habitation of her physical, getting rid of the her order of herself. And then the element of the dildo is like people also that's gonna be, because you remember she's a person that is like her atmosphere is like she's not on a level a certain type of way. She has the acknowledgement, but if she didn't master it, the atmosphere is like life and is like bearing life. It's bringing everything to life, and then on top of it, then it got to get to the point of physics where the secrecy of life it wants to manifestation of certain things from me, the secrecy of life, and then my wife is already an empress. I can't let certain things surpass her. There's no reason of trying me. There's no reason to try me to make me to because I believe in the natural order. I'm already her consciousness. So she's endangering herself and doesn't even realize it. Listen, it's like her playing with a dildo. The structure of the dildo, of the even the higher intention of the element is already gonna be trying to murder the children naturally. It's like chasing the children. It's the emotions that's leading from her brain to her heart. So it is causing a emotional reaction in her you listen, in her whole habitation, even down to her consciousness. Then on top of it, if it's a tease, if she is like a high, if it's a tease, it'll lower itself, and then she won't even feel satisfied a certain way. So she done did it to herself. I'm here on this earth on a minute level, directing her point of her consciousness for she could survive if she manifests. Then on top of it, I'm here on this earth. You're gonna have a stupid plastic toy or metal toy that can't accomplish certain things. That's fucking her emotions up. That's trying to kill. It's gonna go after the children, trying to kill the kids. That means it's gonna kill her sacredcy. Her sacredcy is her brain. Remember, the fluid comes from her nervous system of a neuroactivity of her brain. It's gonna go after her brain at the last minute. It's gonna go after her emotions of her face, down to even. It's gonna go after the vitalness of her heart. Then to wanna rape her pussy because it's already violating something that's not supposed to be there because she's a higher empress with us supposed to have control, and if somebody's using the energy doing it, it's even worse. So it's like a form of identity theft or subduing the reality, and then another person is already. Now imagine a person that's like the element or the dildo that's causing the reaction. They're feeling a natural high in life, and then they want to get rid of everybody that's the original. So they're getting rid of the kids, of the secretion that's coming from her brain, because it's like the higher thoughts of her brain. It's like she's getting rid of the elder. It's like even she have an elder even in magic, she doesn't even realize the magic that's being wasted. It's like, you see I'm laying on sheets? The sheets could be literally a murderer after that. Like if the sheets came to life and she did that, the sheets would go and murder her elders, because remember, it's her elder conscious, so she ain't gonna have help. It's like if she's looking for somebody that cares about her, that's older than her, to show her certain things, they're not gonna show her anything because they seen that she was already irresponsible, and then that she had sheets that wanted to murder the children because of her irresponsibility with the element, and then the fucking dildo element is gonna be following her consciousness, her sacredcy, because it's gonna want to end up penetrating like a gunshot. So it's gonna either go after the person that's causing the reaction, that she's using the habitation or the temple or the hosting, and to kill that person. And if that person doesn't do something to that person, if that person comes after me, she's in she's beyond danger. She's in beyond danger. It's like having owning a jail. It's like me owning a jail. Then you have another individual owning a jail that doesn't know what the correctional facility is really about, and then wanting to lock up the wrong people. That is the of the reason of his existence, then causing the detrimental death of his own reality because he doesn't even realize the social atmosphere of the high reality that a person's not even supposed to be in a certain type of way. Yo, listen. Stupidity people that don't know physics, my nigga. And then you have an empress that's playing with a dildo that's ruining her intentions of her emotions, that is causing the death of her little children in the paradise. Imagine a celestial empress or an celestial empress playing with a dildo. She doesn't know. She doesn't know her. Yo, listen. She's getting rid of herself. She's thinking that she's doing something for herself. I made her. Another nigga didn't make her. The nigga that's a dildo was an outside nigga that was put there to destroy her anyway, because that's the influence that causes slackness or slothfulness. So the end result is to kill her like Casino and then murder her and then kill everything she loves. That's what this shit is doing, literally. Or you gonna go tell her don't play with herself? No, listen, I'm not getting what. And then you're gonna have people that's already in a privacy and sacredcy that's causing a certain emotion, that's already causing confusion to her nervous system, that she's getting a high off of at a certain time, and then she's not gonna want to hear nobody because she's trying to get her self enjoyment, and then it's causing a false self enjoyment, and then next thing you know, it's just causing her to kill everything she loves, and it's and what she didn't realize in the manipulation is killing her, because it's wasting her time. It's not what she's really looking for. So it's causing a waste of her time. And then on top of it, after I find out something like that, listen, you ain't gotta worry about nothing else after that, man. It's just like, right? That's what you did? Uh, so you created a false reality for nothing around me. It's just like my homegirl, what Timing did. Timing was all over my phone on some, I don't give a fuck, wilding out, just, and I'm like, oh. I mean, well, They say Tai Ming. Well, you can call me Tai Ming also, but I mean Tai. You know, another person wanted to know the difference. Anyway, I don't want to explain that. This is like, yo, listen, man. You know, my wife last night, my nigga. Oh man, my wife waited for that moment last night. Damn, yo, man. Oh man, she broke. Yo, my wife broke out on some real assassin. Like she really wanted to get at somebody a certain type of way. You know what? I don't want to know why my wife did that. Listen, my daughters really love me sexually, and they really be getting at my wife and shit. You ever had your mother, and then your mother can't go nowhere in the house because they already keep their mother hostage and shit. Because they don't want their mother going out of order because they know they love everything in the house. All they care is about everything in the house. They don't care about nothing else but everything else in the house and stuff. So they already be getting at their mother and stuff. As soon as their mother want to get out of order with me, they start going crazy a certain type of way. But then they be trying to warn me. Yo, my daughters are so real. If I don't get the warning a certain type of way, she don't know what to tell me because she is like her and her mother is like forever jousting. You know, because the reason why I'm gonna be real is because my daughters really love me and I love my daughters. You know, and this is all I'm gonna tell you. I don't really go outside too much when it comes to them and stuff. So when it comes to their education and stuff. So you know, I don't blame them for what's going on. Some of them they be looking like, yo, listen, you know, I'll give you like $50, $30, and then you ain't going too far. You ain't going too far, okay? You know, you want more money? You know, I understand what they're saying, but in a certain type of way, you know, they gotta realize what's going on because doing things like that, if a person doesn't realize, they already got the thing because now they gotta. It's like drugs. It's like being hooked on drugs. Now you gotta fight the emotions the false emotions that they cause, and they gotta overcome those emotions for their reality. And if you have people that love you naturally and you're playing with a dildo, what are you causing to the other people's reality when say if I see that and I'm the consciousness and I'm the reason of your magic and habitation and then you playing with something that's gonna probably is causing your death and I'm realizing it. And then, how do you think I feel now? Because you wasted your time to your consciousness. It's like you just for nothing. You just let the fluid go for nothing and wasted the time of your consciousness. I'm already your head that already knows better way before you. How do you think I feel? And what do you think I'm gonna want to be around a person that's doing that? It's just like there's no reason. It's just like even playing with herself is dangerous because now how about if my children want to kill me because they were in a point of secrecy and they never got to a point of secrecy, and then when she's looking for her secrecy, it'll be somewhere that you wouldn't even believe. You see, look, I got sanitation outside. Yo, there's sanitation outside. That station over here, that's not even supposed to be in Flatbush. They're already trying to kill him. Yo, my nigga, I don't even care, man. You know, these are people that's trying to make a certain type of reaction and acknowledgement. I don't, stupidity people, my nigga. People that's already trash. I'm not going outside to go fight false people that you crazy for. Yo, my nigga, those are innocent people that's stupid, that's caught up in life that don't know what's going on. It's like being on drugs. You know, a sanitation is on a hallucinant drug that doesn't know what's going on. And then on top of it, let me tell you something. You see me just thinking about Ming Tai. One time Ming Tai was playing with a dildo and did a stupid thing like that. and you see me thinking about her, you see how the sanitation nigga just jumped in the trunk because he doesn't know the difference. He's just waiting for the triggered key event of the consciousness to react a certain type of way just to go try to get a fulfillment because the nigga, all he's thinking about is just having pussy and money, and those are type of low people mentality individuals. It's like having children that just don't care at a point. I'm not living for them, I'm living for the future, and they want to fuck up the quality of the future, and they're looking for any excuse. I don't want my wife to be a hostage in the higher metaphysical realm. You see, last night, if her physical reality continues arguing with each other, it's causing confusion. She needs her house to be in order to manifest, even in spiritually. Once you have a person that is not in order, it's gonna cause a natural confusion. You see, right now I'm in a dangerous place, a certain type of way, my nigga. After I'm done and after I'm done with this court, I'm out of New York again, my nigga. Let me tell you something. You have people that wants to violate secrecy and all they're looking for is certain people. So you have imagine if a chick is all day using an element dildo. Now you go online and you see to try to look at people masturbating. They want a person to look at element. I'm not gonna even look at that shit on my phone. That is like we forgot. Like you don't even gotta worry about me watching any of that shit on my phone because a person is like you'll have so much chicks that's looking for to play with themselves with a dildo, and then their daughters are calling them because you know how chicks know that they had their mother's energy on them at a certain time, and then next you know they're going to go play with a dildo at a certain time, trying to cause a certain reaction to their mother, and then they're the ones that's going to end up getting killed, and then they already know what's going on, but they're already in the forefront saying that they were the importance. So another person's gonna try to control the finances. That's like my wife on drugs on casino. That's like a person already robbing her ahead of time. She has to realize what I'm trying to show her for her to realize, yo, you know something was dangerous? Another person is trying to cause this reaction because they're gonna make her a zombie. Because they plan to really kill her soon as she manifests because they just want her to be a certain type of way so they can have control of the finances. And it's because you ever have somebody living for a long time and then they're not a part of the economic system. There's a private economic system. Then you have young generations that want to be in control. Then you have the elder generation that's been around so long they haven't had a control, and then they want to explain the reason of the control. And then now people are hearing it. You had a person that's looking like an asshole that didn't know the difference, that wants to get, everything I told you, like a person that looked like an asshole that didn't know the difference. A man that's keeping the order that didn't even know the difference a certain type of way, but he needed to keep the order. And then on top of it, I'm the reason of the order. And then I'm telling you what's going on. There's too much controversy a certain type of way. Confused cockpit, confused crotch that causes confused cock. This is why I made the documentary about last night. Yo, my nigga. Yo, hey man, you know something, bro? It's not worth it, bro. I'm just. My wife tried to tell me something last night. I didn't want to hear her because I'm already the head of her consciousness. If I'm seeing wrong be done, I'm not getting involved in it. Another person wants me to know how they're feeling emotionally. There's nothing I could tell another individual when I need something a certain type of way for myself, and I'm not gonna cause the false reality. And then on top of it, to heal a situation, I have to have a certain type of energy to do certain things a certain type of way. It's just being precise. It's just like if an astrological empress is manifesting, you have to have the house in order with it, a form of an energy with a habitation of harmony, a harmonical flow for her manifestation, for their magic to be strengthened in a paradigm for it could work strength. If you're trying to do it without me, there's no reason that the magic force is going to cause distortion anyway because it's going to want to throw you off because they already see that you're not honoring the reason that is you even have magic. So it's gonna it don't matter how long your mother been in the spiritual realm, it's gonna disrespect your mother so you won't have the magic a certain type of way because it's not gonna let you disrespect me. That's the whole point. It's just like the dream I just had. Another nigga was just arguing with me in a dream for fight. I looked at the nigga, yo, listen, I'm leaving nigga. Yo, listen, you see all that outside in Brooklyn? That's me. You see everything that's built? I did that. Yo, another nigga went and started touching things and doing things that he wasn't supposed to do a certain type of way. Another nigga, yeah, look at this. Yeah, I just want to show you. I'm gonna show you something a certain type of way. Look at this. You see, I'm glad that individuals did certain things. It shows me they're responsible. But what color is that wiring at the time? Because it's just like if an empress manifested a certain type of way, you have to know the regimen of what she wanted or what I need. Not even what she wanted, because she would have to come to me and ask me, how do I feel comfortable for her comfortability? Because once I'm not comfortable, she's not even going to be comfortable. I'm the reason of her existence, of her habitation, of her magic, of everything of hers in physics, to the intricacy of her consciousness. Yo, I'm going to sleep. I have nothing else to say. Yo, bro, you know, little kids don't play grown games, man. Don't until you realize what I'm speaking about too bad. Yo, listen, there's nobody gonna come outside and tell me stop. I'm not stopping nothing. I done got shot trying to educate people. You think I'm gonna go outside and do something now? Fucking stupid. Who the fuck told you to do stupid shit? Yo, listen, man. I don't have time for that. Love one, man. January.